Hi, in this video we're just going to have a quick look at the keyword search feature on Social Kickstart, and just to use it in a slightly different way to give you many more pages where you can find the sort of content that you want to be using on your Facebook pages. Now, just here, this is a website called entrepreneur.com. I'll leave the link for this article underneath the video. But 10 tactics to make your Facebook organic reach soar. Organic reach being reach that you don't pay for. So it's your posts appearing in people's news feeds for free. You can, of course, pay Facebook to advertise to all of the likes on your page. And it's well worth doing that to just boost various important posts that you definitely want your fans to see. And Facebook appreciate you being part of their advertising program and will use that to help build your engagement in the future through the EdgeRank formula. But here, 10 tactics, and just scrolling down, obviously you can have a look at this article, but the number one tactic of everything, the ultimate tactic as they term it, is engaging content. So engaging content, as we've spoken about previously, isn't necessarily just everything about your business. It's stuff that's interesting to all the people who are on your page, and it's fun. And it's the type of content that people are going to want to share. So well worth having a look at that article. It just backs up that this is now the only way moving forward to get free traffic to your page without having to pay for it. So when you go to the keyword search in the software, you would enter a word. Now that word is relevant to your niche and your market, whatever market you're in. But what you've got to remember is when people set up their Facebook pages, they use different words to mean the same thing to call their page. So you may put in one keyword phrase and that will bring up a result of lots of pages. However, if you used a slightly different keyword that meant the same thing, then you would get another large selection of pages to be able to choose your content from. So by doing this little tactic and following this little tip, you would end up with a huge amount of pages and posts that you can go after and use to post back to your page of content, which we've talked about before, is what is already being liked, shared and commented on, which is the engaging content that this post talks about. Now, when you come up with a phrase or a word, you've just got to find a word similar to what you have. And just one little site that I use just to help me come up with a whole range of different words that I can put into the keyword tool is wordhippo.com. So all one word, wordhippo.com. And what you're able to do there is just to enter your keyword that you've come up with initially, and then click find it. And what it will do then, it will just come up with another list of alternative keywords that you can put into the keyword search to come up with the same answers, but by coming up with different pages. So as we go over to the software now, if I hang on, let's have a look. So this was the keyword funny. So coming down here, I've got now lots and lots of pages with various different types of funny content. So I've got a huge amount of potential posts that I can use, and they are funny posts. When people are going through their news feed, they're doing it on the way to work, they're doing it while they're waiting for somebody, they're doing it in a cafe, they're doing it at work, wherever they may be, going down through their news feed. They want to be entertained, and the posts that are going to make them stop and look at that post more than anything else is the phrase funny. Is funny content. So there we go. That's just putting in the original one, and then off the back of what Word Hippo suggested, we've then got humorous. So now this is a completely different list of pages which are going to have similar content to those pages, the funny pages, similar content to those, but it's just they're all different. So here now we're just using the word hilarious. So people have decided to use hilarious as the name of their page rather than funny or humorous. So that's just a quick way of coming up with alternative words that you can then use. Now, people, when you put in the phrase amazing, you get pages that have got fantastic content again. Amazing Photos in the World is a great Facebook page which has got some fabulous pictures, and people love to see these amazing pictures. But just using that keyword phrase, you've now got another different range of pages to look at. Here we've used the phrase quotes, and this is quotes of the day, inspirational quotes. This is what people share. They read it and they read the words, and if it sort of resonates with them, then it's like, yeah, I'm going to share that on my page because I want to put that quote onto my page, and I want to use that to show my friends, and they look at it and think, yeah, I associate myself with that quote. I really like that quote. I like what it's saying. So they also go on. So these type of pages, they get huge amounts of likes, shares and comments, and therefore extend your reach, which is what it's all about. Inspirational there, using that as a phrase. So we've got inspirational quotes, but now it's just picking out the word inspirational from all of the Facebook pages and returning different results. This one is jokes. Now, of course, everybody loves to have a joke, and if you've got posts going through, you probably would need to check some of these posts. You might not want to just automatically post them to your page because they're not all probably relevant. As we've got here, rude jokes for the over 20s. But there are going to be a lot of stuff in there, a lot of funny jokes, funny pictures that you're going to be able to use. This one is taking jokes, but now using the phrase comedy instead of jokes. So you've got a lot of pages that have got similar content to the jokes pages, but based on comedy. This one here, this is just an example. Funny or Die is a great Facebook page for funny jokes content, funny content. So there's nothing to stop you if you see a Facebook page just putting the actual name of the page into the keyword search and searching that, because there you not only get the original site to get your information from, but there are also other sites similar to that which you're able to get additional content. Lots and lots of other sites have sprung up around what is this very, very popular site. Obviously, huge amount of likes and people looking at the site in the last 7 days. Then you can go the other way using the keyword annoying. This is just the stuff that annoys people, but you're going to find some great content in amongst here. that is still going to apply to people, and they're going to be using it on their. They're going to be happy to see it in their newsfeed. And then, dependent upon the business you are, you might be a business-to-business type Facebook page. So what you're looking for, as well as fun content, you're also looking for interesting content, interesting articles, links to other websites that your business customers will find interesting. So, if you are a business-to-business page and you want to keep it more serious, you don't want it to sort of go into the humorous, fun side, then just try typing in association, obviously whatever your association is. So the name of your niche first or after association, but that will then bring up lots and lots of associations, which you can go in and find great content within those pages that you can then link out to. Another software that I'll be bringing out shortly will allow you to link to an outside web page, but then create a pop-up or a banner on that page, which will be your banner. So even though it's not your web page, it will be your content as a pop-up or a banner, and people can click on that and either sign up to your newsletter or to your mailing list, or click on a banner to go and see your offer, whatever. But what's got them to that page first is the fact that it's this outside website has got this really interesting content. So as well as associations, you may have magazines, trade magazines. So try putting in the name of your trade magazines here, or the magazines that refer to the business users who are your customers. Find out what magazines it is that they read and look at, so that you can then post content from those magazines. Another one is clubs. Obviously, you may be a business that has clubs as another way of being able to find content and to do that. So, as I say, just a quick way of thinking about what you put into this search box, and just thinking about it in a different way to pull up a huge, the ones we've just gone through here, they brought back hundreds of pages now, with obviously thousands and thousands of additional posts which you can now use for your content on your page. So really worth digging down into this, thinking outside the box, coming up with ideas. And as I say, that word hippo is just a quick, easy way of coming up with different words that other people have thought of to name their page, but you might not necessarily have thought of that word. And by searching via that word, you're going to find a whole lot more content. So thanks for watching, and speak to you again.